Oh my god, my throat. Hello. Happy Saturday. Fuck, sorry. Yeah, this is a little bit of a later stream, my bad. Anyway, welcome everyone. Sorry, I don't know what's up with my throat today. Thank you, Flower Mind, for resub. Today, we're gonna do Wind Force. I have made a design for her. I just haven't, like, fully finalized it. Usually I don't really like doing character designing on stream, because it's, like, really, really overwhelming for me. But, since I already have most of it done, I just thought, I don't know, I could, just color it and then adjust some things. And then we could start modeling it. So right now, I'm currently in the process of coloring, finishing, adjusting some things. Let's take a look. Hi Soda, hi chat, how are we today? I was taking a break from painting the 12-foot long shuriken scarf when I saw you go live. Wow, 12 foot long. That is crazy. Welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you for 100 bits. But yeah. This is her new getup. I'm not super rocking with the wings, so I'm gonna try to experiment with that a little bit. And I tried to give her, like, actual, like, realistic looking armor. For her whiskers, Soda, I removed them. Cause there was, like, no... They were, like, attached to her helmet, and it made, like, no sense. Oops. No, this is the sketch. I want to give her, like, some kind of, like, feathery plume in the back. But I'm not sure how. Like feathers or something like that. And this is what the back of her helmet looks like. It's like a bunch of plate layers. I'm not too sure how. Why not moth wings? Because that makes, like, 0 sense. She's more based on, like, an eagle. That's why her helmet looks like that. Like, it looks like a bird. So I want to give her, like, bird features. At least in the armor. Hi Soda, hi chat, how are we doing today? Oh no, wait, I already read that. My bad. My little donation box takes up, like, half of my fucking Twitch overlay thing. She gonna have star motifs? No. I want, like, a I can't give her, like, one-to-one bird wings, because, like, Illumina already has that, and I want all of the deities to look, like, pretty visually distinct from one another. Sorry, I need to turn down my music. There we go. I could do like something in the middle here. Let me change my brush. Like almost like a mohawk, but I don't know, that looks a little bit goofy. I want her to be, like, really, like, regal. And, like... Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's experiment with the wings. Soda, I need to know this info. I've been dying since the coil lore drops the other day. Question, if coil was originally the gravity coil, are the speed and regen coils able to spawn as well? Question 2, what faction does coil's mentor belong to? Question 3, is fusion coil able to spawn, or is it like biograph gears if they can't spawn in the wild? Unfortunately I can't answer any of those. Thanks for 100 bits. Maybe like more spiky? Like the feathers look like blades, maybe. Maybe it's like a ball? Nah. Let me like lower them a little bit. Oops. I drew this on the wrong layer apparently. And I also want to change her sword to be more of like a... Like... Like a really big claymore or something. Hello Soda and hello chat, hope you're having a good day. I can't stick around for the stream like usual, but have bits, yummy bits. Thank you, The Conjure, for 100 bits. That looks kind of cool, right? Looks like a wing. Maybe like one more. Hello, Miss Kettle. I hope your day is going well. I did not think to ask this the other day, so I'm asking now. Is it possible for infernals to spawn with missing limbs and or health issues? I would assume so, since they can spawn with curses. Thank you for reading. And let's all wish for a good stream. Yeah, they can. Like, that's kinda what the curses are. Okay. Now, let's go back to her helmet. I just don't know. I really do want to add, like, the hawk, like, plume or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. It just looks kind of stupid. Should she have a cape? Oh, that would be kind of fucking epic. Like a cape made out of feathers. Think about it. Think about this, chat. Her awesome fucking cape. It looks like a pine tree. Wing cape? No, but it's gotta be connected to, like, I don't know. That just makes it seem more like a piece of clothing, which is not the vibe I'm going for. And it's like connected right here to her crest. Let me flip this. That looks cool, I think. I'm thinking about the cape. I'll keep it off for now. Because it's also like, if I add a cape, I'm gonna have to model it over all of that armor, and I don't think I want to do that. I have a couple cape ideas, ignore me if I sound stupid. What if a half cape that's over one shoulder instead of the whole thing being feathers, there's fur? No, no fur, no half capes. We already have that for Illumina and Firebrand. She needs something unique. And it should be the armor. So I think we're gonna scrap the cape. No capes. I still think she should have, like, feathers, though. I just don't know where. Like, in the middle of the helmet? It's like a... It's like sword, the cooler sword. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Like, I don't even know how it would connect to the helmet anyways. It's not like a gladiator helmet. Oh man, whenever I get around to doing, like, a Wind Force, like, comic, I'm gonna hate myself for drawing the armor like this. I think her helmet would be cooler if it had, like, a spike like this. Oh yeah, that would be cool. What's like a maybe we should add like a design right here or something. She needs like her own emblem. I haven't like gotten around to it. Cause I'm fucking lazy. I should probably align this right here, so it'd be easier for me to model. The horns go right there. I'm wondering if we should give her like jewelry. Cause like I still want her to be like a light blue. Let me make the background white. Flashbang! I want her to have like a more like stormy pattern going on too. With like the bleh, dude, my freaking brain. I had this really cool idea for her arms, but like her arms are entirely covered up by her armor, so like it doesn't even I can't even fucking do it anymore, but I'll draw it up here. Oh my god. So this is her arm, right, chat? I was thinking it could have like almost like a cloudy sort of like pattern. Like going all the way up her arm. And it looks like clouds. Like, I thought it was such a cool idea. Or whatever, I don't know. You know what I mean. It's just like a, I guess like a birthmark, I don't know. She just spawned like that, okay. And like the tips of her fingers are like a light, like gray. Oh yeah, I can't fucking draw it because it's covered by 7 different layers of armor. So fuck me, I guess. Maybe it could be like a lightning bolt. Like, for her emblem. Because it's like, you know, she's in the sky. Like, she controls storms. That'd be kind of cool. Question, why are Windforce's wings different from Banhammer's? Because they're two different people. I don't know. I associate Banhammer more with, like, a butterfly and Windforce more with, like, an eagle. So I wanted them to have different wings. So it doesn't carry? Yeah, not necessarily. Lightning. I don't know. Gotta give her like a cool emblem. I don't know. Where is my symmetry tool? Oh, here it is. Okay, so she's like wind, clouds, lightning. What can we do with that? I don't know. Perhaps a hurricane? But, like, what is... Like... Oh, maybe it's like a vortex. Hold up. Oh my god, wait. This is just fucking Homestuck. Oh my god, I can't fucking escape it! I can't fucking escape it! I can't! Everything I do! I can't fucking escape it! Why? Oh my god! I'm back in the fucking building! I'm literally Homestuck! Oh my god. I have my head in my hands right now, chat. I'm just erase that. I don't do it on purpose, I promise, chat. Maybe like a cloud? I don't fucking know. Maybe you turn subtitles on? My subtitles are on. Yeah, they're on right now. I don't know, chat. Chat, I'm literally like... I don't know. I don't know what to do. Hey, maybe like a feather? My spirit is completely defeated. Maybe it could just be like a little feather, I don't know. Sorry, my throat. Chevron Arrows soda? What is that? Chevron Arrow. That's just an arrow. Nah, that doesn't look really particularly fancy or anything. They are fancy. It's literally an arrow that looks like this. Maybe like... I don't really... The lightning bolt is like... I don't know. I don't want it to be like a cloud with like a lightning bolt. That looks too clunky. I kind of like this like feather one. Here, how about we go to coloring? We'll focus on the insignia a little bit later. It's gotta be like blue and yellow. Yeah, yeah. This is the fancy shit. Oh my god! Ah, my YouTube. Stop pausing. There you go. And then our horns are still big and yellow. Maybe she should get like a... like these little thorny bits up here, like orange maybe? I don't know. Is that a little too weird? I don't know. Kinda looks like Swiss cheese. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. They're just orange at the tips. I'm thinking of the armor. I think this needs to be a little bit darker. Let's make her wings, like, yellow. I feel like that's pretty appropriate. Oops. Hmm. This is so hard, dude. Armor is like one of like my weaknesses. I don't know what to do. Maybe it should be more like this. No, that looks weird. I feel like a lot of the accents should be yellow. But it's like, I don't know where to put those. Her shoulders are too round. Those are pauldrons. Oops. I think there's like needs to be like a design on like her, I don't know what you call these, the pants of the armor. The greaves, yeah. Soda, where's the sitting skateboard? Oh, he died. Do you think it would be possible to make the blue a bit more purple? To be resembling Banhammer, or at least darker? No, I don't want to make it purple. I think this blue is fine. It's just like... I need some kind of yellow accent. Or like a more prominent yellow, like, design accent. Chat reminding me to ask you to kill mini Subspace. Okay. Well, there you go, Subspace. Bye-bye. Let me think. Could give her like a cool gilded pattern. And then these paints are like, let's say they're like chainmail or something. Or the greaves, sorry, I don't know. I think definitely something should go on the shoulders, but... I don't know, I really did not like the old ones where it was like a wing. While we're at it, can we put Mini Shuri back on the ceiling? Okay. There he goes. Maybe it's like... Okay, wait. Let me disable color. It could be like layered, like this maybe? I'm thinking. I think she does need a little bit more on her shoulders, but I'm not sure what. Maybe like a triangle, like this. It's like a, and then this little thingy right there is like a cool looking jewel or something. I don't know, some kind of shiny material. I might give her more, like, maybe she could have like a horn ring or something. I feel like she would have like a bunch of jewelry on as well. Any chances to know more about Grab? Nope. Anyway. Maybe like a... sort of like that. I don't know, what do you guys think about those pauldrons? I think it's getting somewhere. Kind of looks like eagle talons. Oh, maybe it could be like 3. So it's like an actual talon kind of look. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Okay. If we really want to incorporate, like, the wing shape into the armor, I think it could go on, like, the back of the greaves. Like, right here. It could have, like right there. Like that. Something like that. Just so it doesn't get lost. Fucking Terraria, like, water walking boots. Or no, wait, that's like, it's like the speed boots or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the flurry boots, yeah. Maybe it's like... I'm thinking of like a big cool insignia that could go on here. Oh, what if it's like, it could be like an eagle talon, like, I don't know, something like that. Shrug. Why is this shit so hard? It's kind of cool. I don't know what it is, the doohickey. Let me put that on our helmet. Fuck, hang on, I gotta color it in. Okay, let's go back to colors. We're gonna adjust some of these. Maybe this should be like an orange. I'm thinking. Why is this not? Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna redo it. I do like the helmet colors though, so I think I'll keep that the same. Okay, so usually what I do, or like my like go-to trick for coloring characters is like, ah shit. Oh my gosh, what fucking layer is this wing on? Hello? You're going down. Dumbass. Okay. So, usually, I'll have it be almost like a gradient, going like either up or going down. Like, that's usually like my go-to trick. Because this is armor, it's a little bit different. Name your layers? I've literally never met an artist that names their layers. I think if you name your layers, there's something wrong with you. Ugh. Okay, let's try black and white first, and then we could do maybe like a gradient map. So I definitely want these, oops. I definitely want these to be lighter. These little orb things, right? And then maybe a bit slightly darker. These talons. I like the diamond shape that I was going for that, so we'll keep that pattern. And then a bit darker we will do... Oh my god. Why is it like this? Why are you like this? And then maybe... Actually, maybe a bit darker. We'll do darker. And then this can all be... What, this being a little darker. And then this could be the same colors as these ones right here. Or maybe I could do like a gradient thing here where it's like this is like here, and then it kind of gradually gets darker. Something like that. And then I could also borrow those for the arms. Have these. And then these I'd probably want to keep a bit lighter. Same with the shoes. I'm thinking maybe the shoes should be darker, or the boots. I don't know. Nah. We need something like on these things. I don't know. It should be like a pattern or like some kind of like lining. Maybe like a lining right here. Okay, let's do that gradient map. Shoot, where's the gradient map? It's like in, yeah, gradient map. Okay. Oh fuck, I did not mean to do that. Let's change it to red right now. Okay, we're gonna color pick our colors we got laid out. And this is like here. And then we got the like yellow. You know what? I think the yellow actually needs to be lighter. Because the blue is lighter than the yellow right now, so I think maybe more of like a cream. And then here we got this. Let's do like a dark blue. Maybe like a bit. Ugh. Need like a warm, maybe almost like an orange. No, that does not look good. How do we feel about this? Maybe a little bit more lighter. No. I kind of like the more orange instead of the yellow. But But then it's not really gold, is it? So let's go back to yellow. I just don't want it to be gray, because that's so boring. It needs to be blue. I think if you made the tips of her horns the same light yellow, it'd be better. The tips? I'll try that. Okay, they're like basically indistinguishable. Maybe I just did it like that. Yeah, no. Not really rocking with that. Please kill the orange. It is literally yellow. This is a yellow. Unless I crank it up all the way here. Which then it looks like this. On her horns? Like this? Because this is more yellow. Oh, the darker ones? Okay. There, I get the lighter. I think, like, another thing not really taking into account is that in the model, all of this blue, it's gonna be reflective, so the end product isn't really gonna look that blue anyways, because it's gonna be a metal. Did you try hue shifting the blue? Not anymore. because I closed the gradient map. Let me put like an overlay over it. Overlay time! Oh, there is my music. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Scary. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just try doing it manually. Why is she green? No, thank you. I don't know, honestly, I quite like these colors. Like, I think they're pretty fine. Forgot to color the little band on her, horn. Oops. Is her gear getting changes too? Yeah. We'll do it after we figure out the colors here. You know, what if we made, like, her wings like a blue to yellow gradient? I feel like that would kind of help. Oops, that was not strong at all. Was it only doing it for one? Oh, I only have it on one layer. Oops. Maybe, like, it could be, like, a solid color. Like that. Actually, that looks quite nice. Flip it the other way. What if it had, like... Oh my god. That looks kind of cool. I think it's also because we haven't colored the line art. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Yeah, I think this is it. This looks fucking dope. Let me try adding that, like, symbol on her helmet. Actually, what if we also tried making the wings a bit lighter? Maybe more of like this color. Oh, that low-key looks sick. Oh, this, I think this might be it. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, I like this. I think this is it. I am quite fond. I think the only part I'm not sure about is just the sigil right here, but we can always change it later. So that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go to modeling. 1 second. If you hear any computer noises, that's me. Oh shit, wait, I gotta get the R6. Alright. Sorry, I'm still setting up a little bit. Just give me a second, chat. Alright. Oops. So with the horns. Very cool. Dude, one thing that Roblox never fails to, like, somehow make the base R6 model in engine, like, even worse than previous iterations, because, like, what the fuck is happening with this head? It's not even, like, lined up properly, like, look at that. Actually, like, crazy. Oops. Maybe make the base of the horns a little bit smaller. I said I know I've asked this a few times now. Sorry, I'm desperate. But what loungewear does Windforce wear? She even takes off her armor. And if she doesn't take off her armor, what would she wear? I would say probably, like, really, like, fuzzy things. Like, very warm, because, you know, they're at such a high altitude. Because she lives on, like, the top, like the floating island on top of, playground. So probably very warm things. Like, I know I said, like, no fur for her armor, but, like, realistically, probably she would wear that as, like, casual stuff. I also think she is kind of just used to, like, the temperature. Infernal's horns turning gray? Can they turn gray after a long period of depression? Trolls 2016 style. Or is it just old age? It's just old age. Alright, I'd say we have this pretty nice framework for her helmet. Problem is, how are we gonna model it? Okay, wait, so she has a plane change, like, right here. So, let's say that's like... thinking Probably right here. I'm not sure if this has been confirmed anywhere, but do the demi-deities like Banhammer and Flipside Brothers have a longer lifespan than normal infernals, or no, since they have part deity in them? Yes. They do have longer lifespans. Which of the deities gives good hugs? I gotta know. Oh, 100% Banhammer. That dude is fucking huge. He'd give, like, the biggest bear hugs. Oh, wait. That doesn't say demi-deities. My bad. Deities? Probably Firebrand. Hmm. One sec. Okay, yeah, I don't have enough vertices. Hi Soda, how does Bannerman feel about having nobody but his mama? Also, what animal would Boombox be? Banhammer? Banhammer is in a very, like, unique position where, like, from, like, his spawn, he was always told he was gonna be one specific thing. And he was like, yeah, okay. And, you know, that's what he is. He's the warden of Banlands. So, I'm trying to, like, think of, like, a good way to word it, sorry. I don't really think he realizes how kind of isolated he is. It's not really something he's had to think about. I said, I'm wondering if it's possible for there to be peaceful infernals. If so, to what extent? I mean, yeah. Like, I know infernals are kind of, like, inherently violent, because, like, you know, they spawn with a weapon. Most of the time they spawn with a weapon. But it kind of is just more, like... depends on, like, the upbringing of, like, how the region they grew up in, like, raises them, etc. Or, like, whoever their caretaker is, if they have one. It just kind of depends. How's the helmet stay on her head? Is it magic? Well, I drew it, but it's not in this picture. She has, like, a little guard back here that, like, wraps around the head that she can just untie. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what animal boombox would be. I'm sure I answered that before. I don't know. You said they spawn with a weapon most of the time, so does that mean they can spawn without one? If so, how did they get their name? Medkit? Medkit isn't a weapon. It's a medkit. Like, that's what I mean. Like, some of them don't spawn with the weapons. Boombox is a boombox. Skateboard is a skateboard. So canonically, Boombox can't actually fight? That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I think we got the helmet shape down pretty alright. Maybe I'll have to edit this a little bit more though. Can we be granted Wind Force Angst? Angst has to exist everywhere. uh... There is definitely angst regarding her. More so her being the fucking cause of it. I don't know, playground stuff is pretty cool. I just, yeah, we are like, my good friend, Will, from the Pressure team, is helping me write a bunch of, like, fighting lore books for Crossroads. And it's gonna have like a bunch of stuff about the factions and the deities and etc. etc. Did my music stop again? There we go. Are all these lore books in the Ghost Series library, right? Is that in like the inner part of Crossroads or outer? Inner part. Yeah, and you'll be able to read them like in full. Or like the plan right now is to have it like just to make it a little extra gamey. We spread like little pages around Crossroads and you gotta collect them all. And then you'll be able to read the books in full once you collect all the pages. Find my pages. Classic Ghost Theory quote. She says that, I know. Are Wind Force's Whisters being revoked? Yes. You got a big ass bald spot on your helmet. Bald, bald, bald. Nice. There you go. Nice. Oh, thank you, Yami does stuff for gifting tier 1 sub. Thanks, bruh. Oh, thank you, Bunny MM06 for resub. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Let's do her little horn spikes because I feel like it. I think we might actually. Her horns are just a little bit too big. Is it common for Infernals to have pets like Hyper Laser having Princess? Yeah. I would say it's like, it's not uncommon. If Banhammer had a pet, what would it be? Do you want the real answer or the funny one? I think he'd have... Okay, my realistic answer. I think he'd probably have like a big, like, Doberman. Like a big Doberman guard dog. The funny answer, I think he'd have like a giant, like, magic unicorn. No in between. It's either one or the other. Do MLP Banhammer like you did with Katana next drawing stream. No promises. Okay, let's... Okay. Hi Soda, can you recommend any Blender tutorials, or do you have anything broad to help beginner Blender users? Literally, like, any low poly tutorial. Do not use the donut tutorial. IMO. Like, low poly trees, low poly, like, rocks. Literally anything low poly. Like, I think that's a pretty good start. Shit. Why don't you use the donut tutorial? Because the donut tutorial killed my fucking grandma. Not quite, I just think the donut tutorial does, like, way too much. And... like, I don't know. This was, like, in my personal opinion, that's what I tried doing. I was like, oh, let me do the donut tutorial to learn Blender. And I did not understand... like, I don't know. That's probably, like, a skill issue with me. Like, in all honesty. But, like, I don't know. It never really helped me. So then I just looked at low poly stuff, and that felt, like, way more cohesive. Or just, like, speed modeling videos. I follow, like, a bunch of modelers. And they typically upload all their work on YouTube, like just speed sculpting, speed modeling, and I find that really cool to like look at like their workflow. The hardest part for me learning to navigate, but my advice is to just keep coming back. If you give up after a session or two, you'll never learn. That's how I learned Studio, and now I'm learning Blender right now. That's very true. Yeah, I think, yeah, just navigating the menu of Blender, like, oh my god, Blender is so unintuitive, and they keep changing their hotkeys, so, like, I I don't even really blame people for being, like, intimidated. Because, like, they just keep changing shit. It is... Yeah, it's a little bit tough for beginners. But, like, honestly... Like, yeah, once you get into it, you really realize, like, oh, yeah, literally anyone can use this program, and it's great. I think this needs to go up a little bit more. When I stagger, when I feel like it. What is this song? This is... Ain't Nothing Like a Funky Beat from Hideki Naganuma. I was introduced to Blender because I wanted to make a Lumina cosplay, then the 700 Robux and ID verification loomed over my shoulder. So can you say hi to my mom? She thinks you're cool. Hello, Banehammer Lover 69 mother. I've used Blockbench Minecraft modeling and went in kind of blind and hated myself for it. I tried using that's how I made the little, hang on. Do I have it here? Yeah. That's how I made this. And, dude, oh my gosh. It was, like, so unintuitive. I was struggling. Should we put Spinning Broker somewhere? Where should we put her? I don't know. In the corner? Okay, we'll put it in the corner. There you go. That's like the little, like, Subway Surfers screen. Just look at the spinning lever. God, I'm so enriched. The heck? Soda, I see something moving in my peripheral vision and now I can't take my eyes off of it. What did you do? What did you do? This is how Subway Surfer gameplay feels like? It's just a spinning... It's a little spinning guy. I'm sorry. It's entertaining. Hang on, I wonder if I can... Check this out. Oh no, it didn't work. I was gonna make it spin really, really fast. It didn't work. Aw, there's a speed limit. Are you kidding me? How about... Oh, nope, that just... Go. That's as fast as I can make it go, chat. I'm sorry. It wasn't for a lack of trying. Back to the armor. Okay. So this orb right here is, like, something I'm a little bit worried about. Dude, I love this song. I don't know, can you still play Tower of Heaven? I don't know if you can do that anymore, because of Flash. I don't know if it ever got archived. Anyway, my recommendation, everyone should play Tower of Heaven. It's like a really small, short Flash game that has really, really good music. But it's like low-key kind of hard. Shut up. Okay, so gotta make this look like a ball. Oh! It's normal from this side! Oopsies! Okay, wait. And then we'll delete this back face right here. Probably even this right here. Oh man, it's already been 2 hours. Alright, chat. We'll leave it for today. I will continue working on this though. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah. So WindForce redesign. I quite like the colors. I think, yeah, I think they've grown on me. Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. I will see you later. Bye-bye.